beautiful day. Now I'm at Cheltenham Crematorium and Cemetery over there. Look. I'm always reminded every time that I'm here at this time, and it's somewhere between 7:30 now. I've been here since about 7. My service isn't till 10:30 this morning. So yeah, doing one, collar on. And you know, the life that I chose is very different, I think, let me put that another way. The life that I thought I was going to lead and would have chosen is very, very different to the one that I actually have. You know, I've often said, you know, that you should follow your heart. You should follow, you know, whatever it is, that driving force in you that makes you go and live your best life possible. Now this is a part of that for me. You know, I wanted to be ordained since I was 13, and bearing in mind I was an atheist at 13, and then suddenly one day switched from one side of the camp to the other. But I just knew, from the moment I knew. Not being silly with that, you know, I genuinely knew in there that that's what I was meant to do. And you know, it's very unusual because a lot of priests, a lot of ministers, you know, the majority do it as a full-time thing, and they get, you know, they get a house and a salary and what have you, and I don't get those things. But I do get, you know, financial instability. But I work and earn separate to that. So my ministry is completely 100%, you know, sort of away from the money side of it. I mean, it is true that whenever you do a funeral service, you get a fee for doing it. But believe me, 200 quid might sound a lot. But actually, by the time you've gone to see somebody 65 miles away, once, maybe twice, and then another round trip of fuel to come to where you're going, not to mention, you know, sort of ink and stuff like that, you know, it just about covers the expenses and gives you 50 quid. You're not going to be a millionaire doing ad hoc funerals, I assure you. But I love doing it, and I used to do a lot more. But I like doing just a few, 1 or 2 a month, to remind me that, you know, this was my calling, my path, and to, you know, a little bit of a chance to, you know, do something and give something back. But you know, the chance to go touring in Elvis and what have you, and, you know, run the clinic, which is a different sort of ministry. It's looking after people in a different way. Yeah, I'm sort of bumbling a little bit about my life here, a story of my life really, but very, very seriously, this very peaceful beauty, you know, and a very sad beauty, because when all is said and done, those are graves, and there's a sort of a realization. Hand's gone. There's a sort of a realization, and there always has been, that there's also the sun in my eyes. No, now the sun's in my eyes, now it's not in yours. There is a realization that, you know, that's a lot of families. That's not just the deceased itself there. It's all those family members, all those friends that came to mourn on a particular day for a life that was shared. You know, a life that may have been short, it may have been long, but whatever duration it was, those departed souls, they touch the lives of others that are left behind. And then there's sort of generations in there as well. The baby graves are down there as well, which is always very sad. I mean, it's all sad, but yeah, there is a peace. There is definitely a peace here. I don't know if that's making any sort of sense. The sun's really in the wrong place there, isn't it? Interesting thing that, isn't it? Because the sun's not in the wrong place. It's me that's in the wrong place in relation to it. But yeah, I think, for what it's worth, I think it's interesting that, you know, we come to places like this and try and make that sort of connection, whatever that is, that, you know, we want a sort of spiritual connection. Yeah, that's it. It was more a thought for the day, really, I suppose, if you can call that a thought. Yeah, I'll be back with the next one. May or may not have my collar on next time. I might be out and about. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.